I've been grinding lately, this my season.
Northwest, it's expect in recent years, as loud as any in the football as the Seahawks get set to do. Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Carson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Now it's Carson, and he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Check, 43. I'm scared. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Squeeze, double. Hey, switch gears. 36 pounds. Mike's 43.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Check pass. Look left. Hey, easy. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down now. It's Carson, still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on third down.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They run it with Carson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A pickup of 5 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
The ball carrier.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
A gain of a yard.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On third down, Wilson. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 29-yard line.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. To throw it is Lock. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, 71 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
Brendan McManus lining up.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10. at their own 19-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come. Check 15. Check. Run it, run it, run it.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
43. Check, check, 43. It's a party now. It's a party.
This is Carson. And he goes out right around the 39. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On first down, Carson. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up second.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. On third down, it's Carson. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Run. Go, go. Strip that ball.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Chris Carson.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Alexander Johnson.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
43 is the mic.
To throw is Wilson on third down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. They run for it with Carson. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun snap to Lock. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He was brought down by Vaughn.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
On third down, Carson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On second down now, it's Carson, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On third down, Carson, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Carson. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Carson. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
2nd and goal, and they will try again. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
For the extra point.
They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call is bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The Broncos first down.
Throwing on first down is Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards. Now they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Denver.
Phillip Lindsey. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Seahawks.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, 65 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Taken in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
There's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Carson. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I got him. Mike's 43. Mike's 43. Yeah. Out. Go 14.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Here's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Not much there, only a yard. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Mike's 43.
Now a give, right side. It's Carson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
2-yard line.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Bradley Chubb.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Broncos' 2-yard line.
Check 45 is the mic. Check 45 is the mic. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Here's Wilson, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
21, Seahawks 18. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
Yeah, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
He was taken down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Lock on the give, it's Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 33.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
A gain of 5. First down, Denver. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now to the air, Lock. Being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Rockets on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. 65. 65. Now. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. Get ready. Get ready.
After the turnover, here's Lock. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
A gain of 11 on
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. I got it. 57 to Mike. Mike 57. Coming to you. Coming to you. 57 to Mike.
Throwing now is Locke. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Locke. He completes this to Sutton. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
The Broncos first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
57 to Mike. Mike 57. 57 to Mike.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Mike 57. Hey, watch the slip. Watch the slip. Alpha. 57 to Mike. Watch the pass. 57 to Mike. 57 go.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
To throw is Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Albert Okuebunam was the target there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Wilson on the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
And they will take a knee here.
Wilson on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominant.